やり手ババアも大切にしていたのだ。
Wow, the grandma is really very gifted. In some way, her plot is big, bro. Welcome back, any fans, to another episode of the Apothecary Diary, Season 2, Episode 4. I think this episode is called Mirror. So previously when we left off, we find out that one of the high-ranking courtesan, like mid-high-ranking, not courtesan, I think concubines you could say, something, poisoned by one of the red fire coral or something, or it's a mushroom which is deadly upon contact. Whether it's true or not, we don't know because it's just a myth. But it is deadly if you consume it, and once it has been resolved, it just kind of reminds me of season 1, you know, where they deal with the white makeup powder issue, which end up with one of the prince dying. And the whole arc just wrap up within 2 episodes, you know. Afterward, the story will be treading around into something more seriously from now on, I guess, if we follow the similar footstep from season 1. So I wonder how season 2 episode 4 is going to be like. Without further ado, let's get started, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, the twins has finally arrived, huh? They could be from Mongolia, right? If they are coming down from China, you could say. But I'm not sure. There could be Westerners too. Or could it be actually related to Lady Gyokuyou? I'm not sure. I guess we will find out in this episode. Since it's called Mirror, it means that the twins are... Oh no! There is a mirror over there. Oh, also the twins, huh?
鏡は作るのが難しく、
Are you sure it's glass mirror? Wow, okay. Because usually, previously in the past, mirror are made from highly polished bronze or copper, you know. And there is the reflections are all quite brown color due to the material they are made from.
大規模なキャラバンが
So the large caravan with the envoys are the twins, right? Since you can assume those are the people we just saw in the opening. Nothing much we can assume from, right?
こんな立派な
Wow, bring 4 full-length mirror, it's a very tedious task, you know, it's super hard crossing. And any gentle fall, you know how glass is, and glass break, you know.
妻子持ちとしてすっかり興味を
What? Of course, wait, Hong didn't even know that Gao Shun has a wife and a kid. Damn, I thought it was something important, but it becomes his friend's problem, you could say. You know, like, it could be his own problem. People always ask, you know, asking for a friend. Then if both of them don't get to go out, that's quite bad for their children development, right? That's so worse. It's like permanent confinement. Them lack of human interaction make them, you know, unable to interact with other humans, you know, because they cannot learn about what is it called? Social interaction between humans, you know. That's why their brain cannot develop properly, and then later on they become like socially impaired in society.
を起こすのです。
Yeah, what Mao Mao say is true, because it's called like a forced pregnancy, you know, where the body trick itself to thinking that it is actually pregnant. Why do I feel like the mirror come into play? Since they are like twin sister, a mirror can fool other people's, right? Isn't it gonna be like a very tiring job? You know, you're just staring at a wall. It's the same as staring at a security camera, right? The whole day, you know. Just looking at those 2 girls, whether they are dead sitting there or not, just to make sure they don't escape. Man, it's quite a boring job. But if they pay is good, just do it, right?
本当に知人の話なのか
This is what I say exactly the same. Asking for a friend. Are you really sure he's asking for a friend? It sounds too personal, you know? If I recall, this is just an ox kidney stone, basically. Whether it has medical property or not, I'm not very sure. Because after all, if humans don't drink enough water, you do get kidney stones, right? So if the cow didn't drink enough water, they have kidney stones too, right? So it's just a mineral deposit inside their kidneys, you know.
東の窓の近くに大きな鏡
Damn, the mirror give us the hint in earlier. The mirror from earlier of the episode just give us the hint to answer it, right? That wasn't actually very hard to pry into it. This is what happened when you have twins, right? Because unless like these 2 different sisters, then maybe you can tell apart. But since they looks like they are twins, you know.
例えば
Oh my god, I heard this before. Basically, you draw the illusion. Yeah, something like that. It's a picture illusion, you know, when you turn around, it looks differently. So they were shooting onto that thing that looks like a bird and a rabbit at the same time. Yeah, and oh yeah, that's the word optical illusion.
隠していた裁縫の国では
No, they come from Westerner country. Therefore, like the mirror can be coming from only can come from Westerner side. So the blondes actually make sense, right? Using a bear one? That's weird, huh? But bear consume like is meat, right? Or is omnivore, so it doesn't completely like similar to how ox is when they are completely herbivore, right?
だが
Oh wait, maybe they're talking about the sister who was actually the envoy, you know? Then they're sneaking around, pulling strings behind the scenes. Could be. Yeah. Maybe that's why they were discussing about it, you know? And what does it sounds like a Black Myth Wukong? I think it's what? Is it chapter 3 or chapter 4? About the turtle that able to bleed jewels or something?
お
Don't tell me it's her grandma or something. I mean, the granny, you know?
思います
Oh my god, it really is the granny. No, everybody looks amazing though. Where do they ever acquire the girls from?
というのはどれほど重要な
And then, I think the whole episode is going to focus on the envoys, you know, those two, because they are the twin sister, about the mirror, them sneaking out, secretly discussing something, or maybe putting a string behind. They really invited the granny to over here. Oh, they must be really on their last straw or something, you know, to rely on granny all this time. Not to rely on granny as the last resolve method. Wow, suddenly a great lore drop about the whole show, you know, the world building itself.
の姿は花というより枯れ
Damn, that means she's quite a hottie back then, you know. Oh, so her hair is actually purple, not green. My assumption is wrong. I was thinking that maybe like she could be like Mao Mao's grandma, you know. Wow, they really sabotage her to the maximum. But how? She didn't explain how the purse is coming from though.
やり手ババアも大切にしていたのだ
Wow, the grandma is really very gifted. In some way, her plot is big, bro.
れているわけか
I can see where it was been beautified, you know. Somewhere maybe around the chest area. You never know. But she is indeed very beautiful if you is drawn in the anime, you know. That is rude, you know. I hate it when people exhale their smoke right onto my face. That's a secondhand exposure, you know. Secondhand smoke.
175センチあったそうです
175 cm? That's taller than most Asian people, you know. Oh my god. That's a male height.
地主を
Must be Jinshi himself then. No, don't tell me, right? It's just only Jinshi himself, right? Wait, why are we here? My god. The creepy BGM story usually something bad is happening. I'm collecting all the insects, huh? Don't tell me the anime is just gonna end like this. Oh my god, right? It's just gonna... Oh, you gotta have a lot of things to process though. Okay, let's see what's at the end. Is there any after credit first? Okay, there is after credits. Morph, the Emperor. So Jinshi is gonna perform. So Jinshi is gonna perform the dance show, huh? Along with Mao Mao. Well, Mao Mao is being trained on the ethics of being a courtesan, and whether Jinshi can dance or not is another story. But I know that martial art and sword skill usually do look like dancing. So maybe he has a one up over there, and whether or not will he be able to learn the dance move from Mao Mao, that's an episode for another day, you could say. So we got quite a lot to discuss from Gaoshu. They talk about two sisters, and then asking for a friend. Most likely he's talking about the two envoy who has just arrived. Not only did they carry 4 mirrors, most likely they have an extra mirror, and as Mama stated that they are doing embroidering, which is usually what Westerner nobles are doing. I'm not sure whether I did pronounce it properly. Basically, I just say it's like sewing, you could say. And the mirror do play a part because they say that they look alike. The sisters looks alike, which means the envoy could be twins. And the mirror is definitely used because when they are sewing onto the thing, it looks like a bird from one side and a rabbit from the other side. This also solidified the element that the mirror has been placed on one side of the window while the one is sitting. So it could be that one of the envoy actually escaped out to have a secret meeting with someone, maybe inside the palace, to pull some strings or something, and maybe have some nefarious plans for the kingdom. Because usually when you do good things, you want everyone to know, right? Only when you're planning something bad that you are running around people's back, trying to not to get caught or something. And from here we also learned that, oh my god, the grandma was actually like a top courtesan 50 years ago, and slowly she retired as a courtesan. Is it courtesan? No, she retired as a head. You could say a CEO or the boss, as a boss to manage their own what is it called? Brothel, I'm not sure what makes her treasure money that much, because I'm pretty sure she has plenty of money hosting them at party. Not say hosting, performing for the party for the previous 2 kings ago, 2 generation of kings. And it was so memorable that one of the Westerners, a grandpa, actually remember her that long and also made her a painting, which is beautified to the extreme. You could say that she is really very gifted from the painting. I wonder what about the pose they are talking about when she's dancing? I'm not very sure about it, but whether it's story related, I don't think so. Maybe it's just gonna affect. We will get the answers in the next episode. But general overall of a story, does it affect it? I can't confirm yet, because usually all this kind of small detail stuff will come up when they are wrapping up the season. Like, it has a bigger play, so for now I can't really confirm it. But I definitely know that the twins envoy or the ambassador, I think they could play a quite important role in this season, or maybe at least like 14, like the next all the way to the next 12 episodes. Not say 12 4, next 8 episode, you could say. And since this is going to be another 24, is it 24 episode? If it's 24 episode, then it will be 8 more episode. If it's 12 episode, then it will be 4 episodes. Then something important, huh? Well, I don't like where this is going, because usually when people are running behind the background or doing something sneakily, something bad usually happens in the kingdom. And I feel like Mao Mao is gonna resolve it, and then she's gonna blunt the full force face on into the problems. And let's say like you discover something secret that's gonna like a planned assassin or something, then Mao Mao will do come into harms. Yeah, that's all the theory I had for now. Whether I need more of the episode to figure out, to gather more evidence or stuff that have more coincidence coming together, or more details that we can identify to further theorize what's going to happen in the next episode and in this season too. So that's it for this anime. I hope you enjoy it and my theory also, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.